Hear me chewing or no?
Nah, bro, you're good.
Uh,
You can give us some ASMR though, dude. You're good.
I'm trying. I was like chewing really loud, but I guess it's not working.
Fair.
Sure. Um. Oh wait, should we talk about last week's card or last weekend's card first or no?
Oh, is
Santini
that
and
Moicano Santini
Moicano.
fight?
We only had picks for Moicano and Imavov. It's worth talking about, maybe for like 10 minutes.
No, no, I just heard that Moicano won.
It was weird, man.
I heard it
Like,
was there was some weird shit going on with it, but I don't really know too much. Yeah.
he beats he beats the shit out of him, like bloody, eyes swelled shut, like it was bad. Like he got up and he just looked like he looked like totally defeated. Like he didn't even look like not only did he get his face beaten in, but Moy kind of like beat the confidence out of him. It looked like, but then he won the next round, which was even weirder. Yeah, he like didn't do anything like at all.
I
He
forgive you.
just he just stood there and let like Santini just like pick at him basically. Punch him.
Do something.
Hit him. Santini actually won the round. Like Bisbing even said like he won that round. Like yeah, he did. That's why it was so weird. Yeah. And Moicano, like, yeah, he took the whole round off. Totally, it's that's what I could describe it as. Like, he literally took the round off. Like, purposely lost the round. It's awful. It looked like he did. Like, it looked like he took the round off to just like rest. And like,
Interesting.
I mean, Santini was busted up, and I mean, like, honestly, Moicano yeah,
Mm, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I'm not even like mad at Moicano, but I feel like he would have been a kind of crazy guy to try and finish it, but I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if Santini didn't get his face caved in the first round, he probably would have had some pop in those punches too. Like he would have probably hurt, like I don't know, a little bit more. Yeah,
What do you mean,
yeah,
dude?
but even then, he's like, it doesn't really look like he's taking his foot off the gas. Like he's still
Yeah.
like winning at the bare minimum. Yeah, Moicano didn't even do that. Weird
Yeah.
fight. I also I also thought it was quite weird that Santini just like kind of forgot. I don't really know like he did pretty well with Dustin, like all things considered, like not really
Yeah.
controlling him, but like he wasn't sucking at wrestling and he was offensive wrestling.
Yeah.
And Moicano's quite good, I guess, but I just was like, what? Like Santini just got completely held down. Also, Moicano was a lot bigger than I thought he was, so that probably had something to do with it. Weirdly, yeah, yeah.
You want
You got
to avoid that.
that was one of the worst ground and pounds I have ever seen.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
you should look it up or sometime, or on TikTok or something, Carson. They'll have the highlights. He just it's literally one of the worst ground and pounds I have ever seen.
Oh, look it up right now.
Like Santini could like his eye was swollen shut, his other eye was really swollen underneath it. He had like just a horrible gash. His face was just red with blood. He was like not only like his face he wasn't wearing it, but he also was just like physically beaten from it. Like he gets back and sits down on
Yeah.
his stool and he just looks like he wants to kill himself. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Ooh.
crazy. I think we both picked Imavov by unanimous decision. That fight was
Got it
actually
open.
kind
I
of
got it
fun.
open right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good fight. That's kind of what I expected. He, yeah, and then he also just did the like, I'm losing, but I'm still gonna try and shoot takedowns thing, where it's like that's just you're not gonna do, a little frustrating for even the comp. Eh, yeah, that's why I was so like, why are you just shooting takedowns like with all of your heart and might, not setting them up or anything, like just desperate takedowns and all that. It was like the last minute and a half of the fight. Like you got to just get the hands up and try and win it that way. Yeah. Yep. Kind of what we were expecting. I think we called that one pretty well. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't. I've never heard that. Did you see it, Carson?
Yeah. Dude, holy shit. The blood splattering everywhere, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
bad, bad. I was watching in my bed. I was like, Oh my god! I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kill him.
Holy shit. His eyes swollen shut too.
You could
He's
have
like,
ended that
oh
fight in
my
the
god.
first round, I think. Yeah, I thought I was waiting for it. I was surprised. Like Moicano looked good, good in the first round. Like he looked really good in the first round. Well, I mean, it cannot be anything easy to hold down Santini, and like he controlled him and just beat the shit out of him, and like that's a not a bad fighter to do that against. So it's like I was impressed. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry. I was honestly questioning. I was honestly more questioning how good Saint Denis really is because he jumped to Poirier, got clobbered. Like Poirier didn't even take his grappling seriously. Like you can't tell me that Dustin was like ever like intensely like grappling with him, even when Santini was on his back. That dude was winding up punches for comedic effect and punching him backwards. So it's like I was more thinking like Santini is 28 years old. Moicano was 35 or 36 years old. I was expecting Moicano to get worked, honestly. Um, and it was for the first round, it was the opposite. So it was like this Santini guy, like that's and like he didn't have a staph infection. I didn't hear anything from any news outlets saying that he was injured or anything. He got worked. He got worked on the ground. He got taken down. He got beat. He got the shit kicked out of him. So I'm like, now I'm thinking, I agree where you're like, I don't know how much this tells us about Moicano because I think that Santini may have been too much of a favorite and people were giving him credit for for fighting Dustin Poirier, and we weren't really considering the fact that it wasn't even a hard fight for Dustin in any regard. So I again, yeah, yeah. And you're the point you made of him just like he jumped how many gillies, right? Like he's literally just trying to get a guillotine finish on this guy. Like he's using this guy to pad his stats. You know what I mean? Like
His guillotine.
yeah, like it. Well, or even like he's never finished a fight with a ghillie, so he's like, "Oh, I could probably finish this guy with a ghillie. I'm gonna try 800 times." Like he didn't give a shit about. He wasn't. I don't think even. I don't think he was scared. Even he said he was like Joe Rogan was saying, "I'm tired." Like I was never tired. Like he had a high pace, but I wasn't tired. Like you know what I mean? Like I was ready to go five with that guy. So I mean, I think more this is a testament to see to say Santini needs to be fighting down now. He's got to fight someone coming into the rankings or one of the guys lower than him because I've kind of lost my respect for him because that was kind of not that he didn't I lost I did I think it does. But yeah, he decided that he didn't care about getting elbowed or punched in the face and tried to get up and then he got massacred. Like I don't like that mentality of not like if the 5 round fight, right? And you're like I remember watching him like before Moicano landed like the really bad elbow. he's like bopping him on the head, and Santini didn't care. He was trying to get up, and I'm just thinking here, like, all right, they got like you got to just like reset, get your guard, and just like reset and go, like how you would see anybody else do it in the top 10 of the lightweight division, and he just I don't know, he just didn't do it and got paid the ultimate price for it, and that's why. And if you're in the lightweight division, dude, I hate to say it, but you're just like you're 28 years old. Fine, you're a young guy, but like you're not going to get far with that. Obviously, you got bonked by Dustin, and you got bonked by Moicano. Like you got it comes a time where we got to like readjust here, and that's why I'm like I'm not really I'm not really impressed by him, and I'm honestly a little bit disappointed. You could also say that on the inverse, I'm surprised by Moicano. I'm surprised that he didn't lose and beat the shit out of him for the first round. But those again, those were like just like he just wasn't trying. Like he was not trying to. Like he was just like I don't know what that round was. I really don't. Like everything he did was just like 50%. I could hear that out. I feel like you could also say like just that was his inexperience coming in and just like I'm interested to see what they do with him next because he's had two pretty bad back to back. He got that Dustin fight after a Matt Frivola knockout, and then like so he knocks out like an unranked guy, or maybe he was 15 at the time. Gets Dustin Poirier, loses, and then loses to Moicano. So it's like I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens in this next fight. Like if we see the same reckless thing, I'm gonna be like, man, this is dumb.
I definitely agree with you a little bit, Jason. Though, like from how you guys are describing it, it's definitely a little unusual about how poorly it went, just based off of
Yeah,
his last fight. Because I did watch that one, but I didn't watch this one, obviously. So
yeah. It's like I was not expecting that.
yeah,
Well, I'm not even saying yeah. I'm not even saying needs to not. Well, changing the way he fights doesn't mean like not just like going the complete opposite direction. Like you can still be a brawler, but smart. Like look at the top five lightweight of the in the lightweight division, right? Like you keep your hands up for God's sakes. Defend yourself on the ground so you don't eat like fight changing power elbows. And just don't just take a second, set your shots up, and then once you get a shot, then you can start being a weirdo. You can still press the gas, you know what I mean? But it's like you don't have to go the other way, but just have a little bit of maturity about it. I feel like he doesn't fight very mature. Yeah, and I'm saying like everybody can benefit from a little bit of striking defense. Like everybody can do it. You're not gonna beat the top five lightweights without strike defense. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah, Gage is a perfect example of that. I think you just keep the same thing, but just dial it back like one or two notches. I think it could be great. Yeah. I think he should be fighting someone below him. He's 12th. They didn't change at all. Like the rankings only changed. Max went down one, and Rafael Fiziev took his spot at 9. I have no idea what. Like, I mean,
Moment.
11 and 12 fought, and 11 beat 12. So I guess you can't. I don't disagree with like Renato not going anywhere, but like, why did Max go down?
Fuck you. That's why.
Yeah, like what? I, he will. I don't know what I that can't be. But yeah, we can talk about how dumb it was that he got 8 after he bought Gaethje too. I feel like you throw him in the top 5. Well, Dan Hooker just went from what 13 to 5, and I mean, yeah, he's a lightweight too, but like he fought who the he fought 5 and he took 5. So if you fight anyone, you fight number 2, you get top 5 at least. I feel like and it's Max Holloway. I don't know. We could talk about that all day long. Eddie Pimblett is unfortunately already ranked. Oh, you think you
Boo.
just fight him? Like welcome him to the division? I was looking at Rafael Fiziev too, and he's been out on injury, so I feel like I wouldn't be too super mad if he fought Fiziev either. Fiziev. Yeah, there's a lot of fun fights at lightweight. We should probably talk about 307 soon though, because we're gonna get carried away with this. Just in case one of us accidentally mentions like Ilya's jawline or like Dustin's striking and shit, and we just get totally sidetracked. Yep. Sorry. Carson, you weren't even here last time. We were talking about how sexy Ilya is for like 10 minutes.
All right, guys. I have a serious question for you. If there was one fighter you had to make out with, who would it be?
Oh God, dude, I can list just seven or eight.
None
Wait,
of them are women.
just dudes? I can name you like 15 then.
Uh,
I just start listing every ranked fighter ever in the divisions right now. Uh, oh fuck. All right, I say we do this card, but we substitute uh Kevin, Steven, and Joaquin, and we put them in the number 5 pick, and we just don't even care about this fight because I could literally give two shits about it. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna treat it like the 2024 presidential elections, and I'm gonna look at both sides and be like, this shit is cooked either way, and I'm just gonna ignore it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, go ahead, Logan. No, don't do it. Damn it. Seriously. Poor guy. Yeah. Yep. He's short.
He's
I
a
think he's under
little
six
shorter than
feet.
Steven, it looks like.
4 inches. Sorry. It's a lot of inches. You know, a lot of inches. That's a big difference. Okay, sorry. All right. So you're going Buckley. What unanimous decision? Yeah. Yeah.
Throw him,
Was he injured,
which is nuts.
Shavkat, in that fight?
I
I
thought I
can't
heard something
remember.
about him getting injured. In it. Dude, what do you mean, dude? He's not that good of a striker, dude. It's ridiculous.
Wait, Carson, you said you saw some? I swear to God, I did too.
I maybe. I don't know though.
I feel like that's why, because everybody was mad that he was just like doing that, and he,
Yeah,
he
'cause
was
I
like,
know people
I have
were
like a broken foot or some shit like
yeah,
that. I can't
yeah,
remember.
they were malding over something with it. I can't remember what it was though.
Because I feel like that was one. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I, d- the reason I brought that up was because I was wondering if that's why Steven was doing so well against Shavkat's takedowns. But I guess Shavkat isn't really like a traditional wrestler either. He just trains. I'm sure he
He's a
trains
fucking
a
animal, dude.
lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's like saber-toothed tiger hunting for
And
rite
there's
of
some.
passage.
Let me look. Let me look. Let me look.
Dude, yeah, they like when he was like 10, he had
He
to like get
started
put in
with
a pit.
Sambo.
That fucker.
Yeah.
All right, Carson, what's your pick for that fight?
If if my Pookie Steven remembers that he's actually really good at this, I think he can do it. I think Logan. I swear we watched that Buckley and Vincente Luque fight, but I don't remember it. And I yeah no I think Steven can do it. I think he's got it. If he remembers if he begins to believe, I think he can do it. I'm not like yeah. And I mean if he did like he did with Shavkat, I mean like come on. He's, yeah. 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 He's got the fucking technical abilities, bro. I think he's got it. Oh, are we doing TKO decision submission
Yep.
better? Um,
Or
I'll just say, just to be funny, I'll say Thompson by KO TKO.
I love it.
Just for the shits and giggles.
He well they yeah, he broke his hand, so they had to stop the fight. I don't really know if I want to say he finished Kevin Holland. He finished the fight, but I feel like if you tell Kevin Holland go back in there and fight, I feel like Kevin Holland goes back in there and keeps fighting. Who knows what happens after that? But I don't think it's.
I mean, if you break someone's hand, that's
I I think he still would have gone in and fought because Kevin Holland is like that. But did they? I feel like he did. They? I feel like he told them his hand was broken, and then they told the doctor. And the doctor's like, "Oh yeah, it's done then." Hmm. All right. Well, regardless, I don't know how much of that you can say. Yeah, I guess because that's just he got his hand broken. Yeah, I don't know, but also that was Kevin Holland not wrestling on purpose after he could have wrestled him, you know. So again, right? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, yeah, I would not disagree with that. He still has a lot of his ability, but this is seriously for me, it's like the epitome of oh, this is like the old legend versus the younger guy. But the younger guy isn't that good.
yeah.
No offense to Joaquin Buckley, but you're as far as his career goes, it's this is literally one of the best mixed martial artists that ever fought, and also probably one of the best strikers that's ever fought in the UFC.
Close, at
Um,
least. Very
Yeah, I
close.
think you could easily shout that. That's an easy shout. But this is the guy we're talking about who's 40, and then we have a mediocre fighter that's in his. That Darren Till fight was close too. Pettis cooked him. We gotta give it to Pettis.
Yeah.
Well, and those two guys both were I mean, we have to just hold on to him.
I was gonna say, yeah, Burns is just gonna rest. He's just gonna fuck you the whole
Yeah,
time. They're not that deep.
yeah. So I guess for me, wait. So is your pick is still Buckley though, right? What? Oh, when did you do that? Did I? Okay, so you and Carson are both Stephen Thompson.
Yeah. Keep
Am
it.
I tweaking? I guess I'm tweaking. I don't know why I thought you put Buckley. Okay. All right. For me, I mean, again, it's just what I was saying. It's we have this guy who's one of the best to ever do it. Easily one of the best strikers that we've ever seen in the UFC, right?
Hands down.
And he's old. And then we have this guy that's younger, but he's not he's a mediocre fighter. So, dude, I don't even have no idea. Like I'm gonna the reason I'm picking Steven Thompson because I like him more, but like as far as like if I wanted to say who could win it, definitely I don't really have a good pick. I really don't. So I'm gonna just say Steven because I want him to win, and I'm gonna say by KO because that'd be awesome. Or TKO and TKO.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, I seriously don't know. Like also again, like if Buckley decides to do what Burns and Bilal did, I think he can. Yeah, so I mean, well, again, like we'll have to see. I just have no idea because I think he's probably stronger than Steven. So I think he could get away with holding Steven, whether that's he doesn't even necessarily need to take him down or get him on the ground. I think he can get away with just like holding Steven on the fence, holding if they do get on the ground, holding him on the ground. I think he's big enough and strong enough to do that. And we know, yeah, we'll have to see because I mean we've seen him rugby tackle dudes before, so. Well, it just have to see. I seriously have no idea. I hope Steven wins though. Yeah, it knocked him over.
Nuts. Yeah.
I think my thing is I think everybody in the welterweight division knows how to beat Stephen Thompson. It's kind of obvious. You gotta be a good grappler. So I feel like if it would be foolish for Joaquin's camp, his coaches, to be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna stand up with Stephen Thompson." I'm very sure that he has been drilling uh, wrestling, takedowns, closing distance, grabbing, all that great stuff. So, I mean, it would be foolish to assume that he wasn't doing that. So I have no, I still like, I think it's a good possibility that that's what he tries to do. Like that's his game plan. Like that's how you beat Stephen Thompson. You don't stand up with Stephen Thompson. You know this unless you're insane. So who knows? I hope they told him that they're gonna stand up. I hope they're like Joaquin. We're gonna beat him. We're gonna knock him out. And I hope that's what it is. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to. And Steven's 40 though too, so it's like who knows?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on before something bad happens. Roman Dolidze and Kevin Holland. Did you hear what Kevin Holland said to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson? By the way, in media day,
Yeah.
he called him Grandpa, but not because he was calling him old. He called him Grandpa because he beat Kevin Holland and Kevin Holland beat Joaquin Buckley, so he was calling Joaquin Buckley grandson. So funny.
That
All right, go ahead. Yeah,
I don't remember the last Elite Eight fight I watched. I'll be
He
completely
just beat
honest.
Anthony Smith.
Oh,
Jeez. He stepped in. Absolutely. Absolutely, he is. What a reason. He put that dude in an armbar and broke his arm. Oh wait, was there one after that? That was the one. Okay, it was awesome. Yeah, solid. What about you, Cars?
yeah, fuck it. We'll pick Kevin Allen, dude.
Oh wait, okay.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Goofy
Goofy.
KO.
You know what? Sure, fuck it. I'll do Kevin Allen like Goofy KO too. Let's do that.
All right. I think I'm gonna concur with you guys. I don't know. I don't really know what is gonna happen. Like it's just he's such a wild card. Like like when he's not. I don't know. There's just no good way to put it. And it's like Roman Dolidze, who's not like an insane competition. He's just gonna be probably like hunkier than Kevin. So I'm saying I'm gonna say unanimous decision just to be silly and goofy. Yeah, Kevin, unanimous decision. I think. I mean, if I had to guess, like Roman Dolidze is gonna be like pretty big. Um, and it'll be a little, Kevin's got pop. It'll be a little harder for him to knock him out. I think he could do it, but Roman's not as not good as Roman Dolidze is. He's still like a ranked middleweight. So as whatever you want to do with that, I don't think he's like an awful, awful, awful fighter. So I don't know. I'll say UD. Just a weird, goofy fight. Yeah, like they're both gonna like try and wrestle. They're both gonna clinch, throw punches. Like it'll just be a goofy fight. I think it'll just be. Or I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. I'm just guessing. I seriously have no idea. I'm just gonna guess the unanimous decision. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what good fighter mode is for Kevin Holland. I feel like he just is Kevin Holland. What do you mean? You got that? Wait, what? Jack Della Maddalena literally told him to shut up in the middle of that fight because he's like, "You're talking too much." I feel like it's just Kevin Holland. I feel like he's just a decent fighter, and he's just like not a insanely good fighter. I think he's like a solid, decent fighter. Yeah, but JDM's just better. You know what I mean? Ponzinibbio. My theory is that Kevin Holland is like you know how there's always like a Whitaker or a Max Holloway, or there sometimes is. I feel like he's like two steps below that, where he's like the ultimate like top seven guy. Like he's always just gonna be like better than the lower eight, but just like never as good as the top five. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. All right, so we're all picking Kevin Holland.
Hell yeah, we are.
All right, next one, which is the goats or the goat versus this dude. That's a dude. No, I know him. No, actually, I don't know him. I've seen him fight, but I don't really know anything about him.
Yeah, same here. Really?
Wouldn't that just make him more of a guy? He's just a guy.
Poor guy.
What do you mean? The reason we know him is because he got finished? Who was his last fight? Yanez? Who the fuck is wait, I recognize that name. Why do I don't know. I have no idea who this guy is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no fucking clue who Bautista is. Other than a victim. He's a victim, that's what he is.
He's a
Let's get He's a victim. Poor guy. Well, I know who Logan's gonna pick. There's literally no way you don't pick Jose Aldo, and if you do, that'd
It's
be
not
great.
happening, dude. You know.
Alright. Alright, so what by what? What's gonna happen? Bet. I'll write it down. I have Jose Aldo by everything. That's what I wrote for years.
Submission, TKO, and decision all at the same time.
All at the same time. Dude, his last fight, he looked like he was 25. He didn't even look like he was getting tired, dude. I would comfortably pick Aldo in this fight based off of his last fight. I
How
didn't even
much
think
is a
he
bit
did.
from Aldo, dude?
Yeah, seriously. Seriously. He's slowed down to the average like top 5 UFC fighter. Oh gosh darn it, Jose Aldo.
He's slowing down, guys. He's slowing down.
Seriously, dude. All right, Carson.
Let's think about this real hard here, guys. I'll have to go. You're never gonna believe this. I'm gonna go with Jose Aldo.
What?
I'm just shocking. I know, dude.
Do you have a preference by which the fight will end?
Okay, TKO, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Or I'm gonna say unanimous decision again because I'm gonna give respect. I'm gonna heed what Logan said and respect this Bautista guy. So I'll say unanimous decision.
No.
So what I'm hearing is when you have to be either one of the two greatest featherweights of all, or one of the greatest featherweights of all time. You have to be one of the greatest bantamweights of all time, or you have to be a tree hugger like Marab.
300.
I just don't, for some reason.
Probably
I
not.
just don't put Bautista in that category for some reason. That's what I'm saying. That's my argument.
Yeah.
Somehow Aldo hasn't like he hasn't fallen off to the like I'm losing to like unranked opponents or like lower ranked opponents. Like he is nowhere near there. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's goaded.
Oh, he's pretty good.
Yeah, what you're saying is pretty good. Who? Who doubts Jose Aldo?
Sorry, guys, that's my B. I forgot her. It's like,
You know,
what the fuck?
I don't. I think to say that you have to be a little bit of a criminal. And Marab had to resort to being gay, so like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Marab was gay in that fight. He was very gay.
Rob was, Rob was really gay that fight.
Marab was being a gay boy in that fight. What? That's in Utah, Colorado, Utah.
I X at altitude or whatever.
Um, so we all got Jose. Before the glazing gets too hard, let's go. God damn it! Let's go to the co-main event. You know, man. I'll share my thoughts after Carson shares his thoughts.
Again,
Carson, do you have any thoughts?
you're asking the wrong guy for thoughts on WMMA, dude.
Just pick. Just pull it out of your ass.
And
It's literally 50-50.
Pennington by decision.
Um, and I'll just, for shits and giggles, just pick someone else just so we're not all the same. We're all literally the same for every pick except this one.
They
I'm
don't
gonna
make them
actually
like
just,
they used to.
you know what? I'm just gonna throw out a bone. I'm just gonna say majority draw. Say majority draw. I'm dead ass saying like I'm. That's my pick is a majority draw. I am not gonna sit here. I am not gonna sit here and tell you that I like women's MMA more than men's MMA. I will tell you that I don't completely disregard women's MMA. There are plenty of good, amazing women fighters that I really like to watch. I think these two people that are fighting are both just so boring and not fun to watch. And I think they're literally gonna outbore each other and go to a draw. Hate me if you want. Yeah, yeah, I literally don't. I don't care about this division. I don't care about this fight. I don't care about these fighters. I'm sure they're great people, but yeah, I just don't. I just literally could not be bothered by it. Shout out, women's bantam featherweight.
Shout
I don't
out
even
women,
know.
bro.
Shout out, women that are around the weight of 135 pounds on Friday.
Yo.
All right, main event time.
Woo!
Um, this will be fun. Yeah, this will be fun. Um, Logan, I seem to hear you speaking Portuguese, so I'm assuming that you're gonna pick Alex.
I will be praying for you.
I don't know. That's a pretty controversial pick.
I don't know, man. UFC fans don't actually like Pereira that much, dude.
What? Wait, what? Is it though? I'd still sit on it. What? Wait,
He still sit on it, he says. That's a wild statement,
I
dude.
did not say. I did not say that. I did not. I was. I remember when he joined the UFC. I felt it. I felt his aura in my soul.
I also
Felt
saw
it.
the size of his hands.
Yeah, and you know,
I think this guy's gonna be
the
good,
other.
mostly because his hands are the size of fucking boulders, but
Yeah, that. Yeah. No, like seriously, he's got it tatted on his hands. Yeah.
huh. This is a slight problem, dude. Hmm. Slight problem with that.
Yep.
He probably shouldn't do that against Pereira. Punch.
Cars?
Yeah, guys, I don't know about this one. It's a tough call.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not an easy
hmm.
one.
There's
Big
Alex says
controversial
he
pick
doesn't
by
have a ton of
Logan.
he doesn't have a ton of advantages in this one, guys.
No, yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
Reach advantage, height advantage, striking advantage. Um, hmm.
Probably, funny enough, grappling advantage too.
um, yeah, I can see it going either way.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna have to go with Pereira though, just because I'm kind of feeling it right now. I know, controversial, but I'll go with Pereira by get this KO.
What? What?
Are you serious right now,
There's
dude?
literally no way.
This dude never gets a KO, dude. Get out of
All
here.
right, all right. So here's the thing, guys. For my pick, you guys are gonna, I'm sure you guys are gonna be surprised. But here's the thing. We know Alex is super dangerous. We know he's pretty much walked through the majority of his MMA fights. We haven't really found a guy besides Israel, maybe Jan Blachowicz that have really done much, in opposition to him. A lot of people are writing off Kalil though, and I listened to him a little bit on Joe Rogan, or I listened to the whole podcast. I watched some of his fights, and you know, a lot of people are writing him off and just saying he has no chance. And I am going to join those people, and I'm going to say that there's literally no universe that Khalil Roundtree wins this fight. And here's the thing: I like Khalil. I'm not even lying. I did listen to his podcast. He seems like a great guy. He's a cool guy. He's a smart guy. He's actually a lot more like technical than people say. But I think that's because he does get carried away in his loading up and trying to murder people when he fights. So I just exactly. So
As
it's
much
like
as you can in that situation.
there's a difference between what he says and what he does. And also, here's the thing about Alex that I think is also going to become it hasn't actually become anything. It's a funny thing though because he's getting older. But like
I mean,
I
fair
would
point.
never
But at the
say
same time,
I would never say like you're not going to hear me say, "Oh, Alex is getting older, he might lose," because I don't know how, but every time he fights, it's like there's nothing different here. Like he's the same Alex Pereira as he is when he joined the UFC. He's still every like this, and also like it's like he hasn't aged a day, it feels like. And Khalil said in the interview, he's like, I want to fight Pereira because I think I can knock him out. I don't want to wrestle with him. So there's problem number one, right? And so if this is going to be a
about that.
stand-up fight, if this is going to be a stand-up fight, Khalil, and you don't have a reach advantage, you don't have a brain advantage, you don't have even a wrestling advantage, you don't have a reach advantage or a height advantage or a weight advantage, like you have to be Cristiano Ronaldo in the form of a UFC fighter, which is John Jones. So it's like I just don't see how Khalil beats him. Like, okay, we can give him the puncher's chance, fine. But Alex Pereira is such a good fighter. His technique is literally insane. Like, I can't think. I besides the random puncher's chance that Izzy got when he fought Pereira, like, there's literally
Yeah, let's not
and
confuse the two here, my
that just
friend.
proves my that just points. I think that just proves my point even more. It was Israel Adesanya, and Israel Adesanya had to rely on that one puncher's chance. It wasn't like Israel did anything crazy. It was like the puncher's chance. You know what I mean? Like that's the chance we're talking about, and that's a 1 in 1 million chance with Alex Pereira. So I just can't see it. I can't see him losing this fight. I can't. You can't do that with Alex.
Don't do that,
Yeah,
man. Don't do that.
yeah. And Khalil is as stiff as a board. Like he doesn't circle. He doesn't, he's not very mobile. He's very grounded. His legs are just going to get chopped. Poor Khalil. I feel terrible for him.
It's like we're sending him to his fucking grave right now, dude.
And I don't want to like write him off, but god damn it, I like Khalil, like like you have to come out here and literally be John Jones. Like that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it's Jover, dude.
it's like you take this guy who has the most lethal power that we have ever seen in the UFC. Like he can just slap guys and they die, right? Give
No one
this
else
man
either.
impeccable timing, impeccable offensive striking, and like that's what you're fighting like that's what you're fighting against. Like
And
oh
if you have
man.
worse wrestling than Alex, dude, it's like
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
a problem,
Like
bro.
yeah, like you're not like you don't even have the wrestling. Yeah, you don't have like the wrestling advantage. Like you don't have to. You have nothing to fall back on. If you're getting beat up, you're just gonna get beat up.
There's literally we have no advantages right now.
No, I cannot think of an area in which Khalil Roundtree excels over Alex Pereira.
You sound really sure of yourself, Logan.
Let's think about this though. Khalil Roundtree. Well, like even if you clinch, you're 6 feet tall, and
Yeah.
Alex is
Alex
six
is 3
five.
inches taller.
Like yeah, in the clinch, mind you.
In the clinch.
And yeah, yeah. Like I mean, poor Khalil. Like it's not like we're writing you off because we think you're bad. We're writing you off because you're just not on the level as this mythical fighter. Better? That's even more terrifying.
Which is insane.
It's yeah. What?
He's almost 40 and he's still getting better. Thinking.
What? Yeah. He's like maturing with every MMA fight. Terrifying. He's evolving
Yeah.
in MMA. Yeah. Yep.
Which is insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
100%.
I think he's kicked over everybody he's fought except for Israel, and Israel just couldn't use his legs.
Yeah, he was fucking going ham, bro.
Yeah.
Because just the hands isn't scary enough, dude.
Seriously.
Yeah, and he's also started
Yuri.
grappling and wrestling now too. No. Yeah, it helps. It helps when you're fucking huge.
Yep.
We're gonna be at like UFC 400, and he's gonna be like a fucking god, dude.
Just bonking people. He probably could, dude. He's always
He's
gonna
gonna
have
touch
that
him, they're gonna fall over,
dynamite.
bro. It's gonna be insane.
Literally.
Watch. Oh, 100%. Gatekeep for a little while, dude. 100%.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. He still wants to go up to
He's not
heavyweight.
going anywhere.
Like he still talks. He still talks about going up to heavyweight, and he's like 36. What?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, and that was
I mean, this is
DC, and
Alex
DC's like
Campbell.
5'9". Yeah, why did they make him
We're
do
literally
that?
sending him to his death, dude. That's what this is.
Why did we make Kalil do this?
Yeah.
Our scapegoat, Yuri.
Escape. That's facts, though, dude. I know. I like Yuri too, dude. I felt bad the last fight, dude.
What do you mean? He has to bear the sins of the division. He is the sacrificial lamb of the division. Oh, Prayer has no one to literally murder? Yuri!
He's like, not again, dude.
Yes.
You're sending me back out there.
No, but the best thing is every time they ask him, it's Yuri's like, this is my time. The time has come.
You can't use
My
black
hour
magic
has
on me
come.
this time, though.
He's been knocked out like 800 times in a row. My time has come. It is time. They can always rely on him. I feel bad for the whole division. Who beats him? Who? Let's not forget Uncle Ive was like, I'm not gonna take him down either. I'm gonna beat him on the feet because nobody think he can. Like, guys. Ugh, yeah.
It's like, guys, you don't need to stand up with him. You can take him down. That's the whole
Why
point.
are they not giving him the Kevin Holland treatment? It's like the opposite. So this guy's so good on the feet, we want to keep staying on the feet and prove he's not. But or not Kevin Holland. What am I talking? Stephen Thompson. Stephen. Yeah, I guess it's true. But like, why are they doing that? What they did with Stephen Thompson? Like, he's so good on the feet. Like, we're gonna take him down. Like, none of these guys are doing that. Every single one is like, I can beat that guy on the feet. Fucking Anthony Smith is over here like, I could beat this guy on the feet.
Dude, it's like, you just can't, dude. Do you have the touch of God, bro? I didn't think so. Go sit down.
Yeah, like, what are we doing? Light heavyweight division.
I can take him. They literally line up one after the other. I can take him, and then they get their fucking head knocked off, dude.
Seriously.
It's like, just at what
this
point
guy
are we
Anthony
gonna
Smith
take him
was like,
stop, dude?
this guy Anthony Smith was like, he'll respect me because I'm the only one that's willing to go toe to toe with him on the feet. Like, what, Anthony Smith?
No, dude. You're regarded, bro. It's like that's just what it is.
You just got your Yuri went toe to toe with him until Yuri's toes were cold and on the ground in a morgue. Like, they're reviving him after all of these fights at this point. Like,
dude, they gotta shock him back to fucking life at this point, dude.
Like, that has to be that that has to be one of the best moments of Johnny Walker. Like, that's got to be on some Johnny Walker highlight reel where it's just like, you talked about my family, you attacked my family. What? Wait, what? Like the genuine like, what? Like mid fight. Like, what are you? What? Anthony Smith is a clown, man. I have no problem saying it. What are you doing, man? You attacked my family. What?
You know what we should do for this? We should see how long he's gonna put him out for.
How long? Who's gonna wait? What?
How long Alex is gonna put him out for? Is it gonna be brief or is it gonna be like a minute and a half?
Seriously, bro. That's what we should be. Yeah, like, how long is Kalil gonna be laying on the ground?
Just flatlined for, dude. It's like, Jesus.
Like, I seriously hate it because Kalil isn't even like, Kalil has been getting better and he's not a bad light heavyweight. It's just like, right. It's just like you're Alex is that good.
It's like, come on. Look what we got going on here in front of us. Okay. Ooh.
I can't even imagine like what that would look like. It's so funny. Like, what does that even? What does his right hand even look like when he's not throwing it at a hook?
Alex walks in and he's like, "Oh, I have another hand. I
I
forgot."
have another hand. Oh, the one where they both swing at the same time. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh, Khalil.
He's gonna meet God, bro. Alex,
And you were dead on.
he's using 50% of his power for the UFC right now, dude.
Seriously, bro.
No, that is
Yeah, they swing
scary,
at the same
dude.
time. Like they both throw an overhand, right? And Alex just ducks his and just whacks him with his. Just dead.
Do you think so?
Hopefully, it's not like it doesn't even matter who the fucking ref is at this point. It's just like he's just gonna be knocked out.
I don't know, dude. You never know, man. Khalil by submission, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Once you get up in these weight divisions, I guess it's light heavyweight. So there's always a chance.
I think Dana's gonna like shit his fucking pants if Alex loses this fight, dude.
I think they like Khalil. Like
Alex burns him money, dude.
it's not gonna. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah.
Well, this is cool. This is just terrible. This is horrible. Ugh.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Whoa. Oh, he
I
is fucking
I
out,
think
out.
it might be
Holy
over.
shit.
It might be over.
Guys, I think maybe he knocked him out, dude. I don't know. Not to make any bold claims or anything, but
We're not jumping to conclusions over here.
sorry, guys, that's my bad.
Yeah,
No
I would.
way.
I saw MMA Guru picking this fight, and he was like pissed. He's like, he's like MMA gods surprise me or something, like Pereira by submission. Like there's literally just no way Khalil wins this fight. Like you know what I mean?
Pereira by submission.
Like he's he's just like mad. He's like, why do we have to keep watching him execute people?
I mean, he's not wrong, dude.
Like make him go up to heavyweight. God damn it! Like these like Khalil. He's like number 10. Poor Khalil.
No, three-way class division, dude. Bring him back down to 185.
Seriously.
I mean, is that
Didn't he?
not what he's
Didn't,
been doing already?
he said that he wanted to go up to heavyweight at some point in one of his.
Give me another
Yeah,
round to execute.
we might have to start doing the old give him two fighters in one, so like he'll fight one guy then the other guy. You know.
Put like two 145ers against them, dude.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Have you guys seen that fight with Eddie Hall and like those three like
Yes,
125-pound
yes.
guys? And he's
He
just
like
throwing
throws
them
one of
around,
them.
dude. That shit's so
I'd watch
fucking
it.
funny. I watched a
I'd watch
little
it.
bit of it. I've seen the highlights of it.
So what? Wait, what?
Good.
I think it'd be hilarious if he subs Khalil. What if he just comes out and starts wrestling? Like the thing whistles and he's just like shooting takedowns like a madman. Like he's like it's like John chasing around Gus in like their first fight. He's just like chasing him around the octagon. Khalil's like freaking the fuck out. What the fuck? What is it?
Guys,
What is
I've
it
got
tackling?
something for you. You want something interesting?
What?
Alex, my buggy choke.
By bug? I don't even know what that is. Wait, is that the one with like your leg and you like fucking
Dude, look
put
at
it under
this,
there?
dude. It's fucking hilarious. I'm just saying it would be really fucking funny.
That would he like pull? He's just like actively seeking out a twister finish the entire fight.
He's
He's
just
pulling
fucking around
Twister
the entire time,
again.
dude. Oh my
That'd
god.
be actually fucking. That'd be terrifying. Actually, seeing Alex just like ragdoll Khalil around the octagon. Oh God, can you imagine?
Sits down in the cage before it starts like John Jones.
Crawls out.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
The whole division's just watching, just shaking their heads. I'm going down to that middleweight, man. Fuck that, bro. Speaking of which, let bro come up, bro. Let him come up to light heavyweight, bro. Let him do it. UFC 312, public execution of Dricus Duplessis. Woo. No, don't say it. No. Yuri. Oh wait, no, Yuri. Wasn't it Yuri?
Oh, that's a good one.
That would actually happen. Like I feel like that would actually happen. Like they would Aljo him and be like, "You have to fight a contender. Who do we have?" And Yuri's like, "I will welcome him." And they're like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it.
It's my time.
I will do this." That would be awesome. That would be so sick. Um, do we have anything else to cover, or can we just keep glazing Alex?
How much can we keep sucking this dude's dick off for here?
First of all, oh yeah, yeah. I think if he gets choked out, like he won't be out for that long. Like I feel like it'll just be like normal. But if he gets knocked out in the fashion and in the manner that you just like, so yeah, let's say overhand right, he's laying on the ground for at least he's gonna be. I don't know about consciousness. He'll be on the ground for at least 2.5 minutes,
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
bare minimum.
I'm calling maybe a spaz out. I'm gonna say maybe 3 minutes. I want this dude
I'm
to be
calling
stiff, bro.
Logan. I'd like to revise. I'd like to revise my pick. I'm gonna say that he just dies and he never leaves the ground.
Alex by actual execution.
Yeah, I think Alex is actually going to kill him, and he's just going to lay there. That's my prediction. I feel like that'll
It's kind of
'cause
insane that no one's died yet, dude.
people have died in mixed martial arts before, in boxing and shit.
Not in the UFC.
Yeah, not in the UFC, but like like it's possible to happen in the sport. Is what I'm saying.
It happens way more in boxing.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna talk about Bryce Mitchell.
I was gonna say the Josh Allen
That,
fight was insane, dude.
bro, that dude had a
Dude, Bryce was like tweaking out on the ground, dude.
bro.
I
Bryce
thought he
Mitchell
was
had a whole
dead, dude.
conversation with Jesus, bro. That man got baptized and had communion with at the Lord's table, and then came
Didn't we
back.
watch that fight at B Dubs?
I can't. I
I
can't
thought we
remember.
did. I remember watching Emmett send someone to the fucking Shadow Realm, dude. Yes. Yeah.
The fuck, bro?
My sweet, sweet madman. What a guy. I'm gonna have to say I think he is, dude. I keep going back to Driftless and they're like, this dude's kind of a fucking crackhead, bro. And I'm like, who do you think I take after, dude?
I have a sparring footage of me and Merrick at Iron Physique, and Logan's recording it, and I'm just doing my best Ilya impression the entire time. I'm just like closing off the whole like mat and just like putting him in corners. I wasn't really like punching even, but I was just like walking him down like how Ilya does.
Dude, they get so pissed at Merrick too, dude, at the gym, bro. They're like, this dude needs to
Dude,
calm the fuck down.
dude, he whacked my shit when I sparred him the first time. Do you remember that shit? When I fucking right hooked him?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
right hooked him probably like 12 times in a minute
Yes.
and a half.
No, yeah. No, I do remember that.
Bro, we walked out. He's okay, dude. This dude, first, like he asked to spar me. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like, what intensity you want? He goes 70. I'm like, bro, there's literally no like that's just a fight, dude. Like
I'm
70. He's
literally
like,
just fighting
I'm
you at
like, you're
that point, dude. It's
insane.
like, what the fuck?
So he's like, 50. I'm like, fine, whatever. And then like he landed a really nice right hook, and then I was like, all right, this I guess I'm just gonna have to bite down
Literally,
on the mouth just a little bit.
one of the ones that I had at fucking at the old gym we used to go to, I literally just sat there and one two'd him like the entire time. I
Dude,
kept hitting him in the chin, and I was like, dude, are you gonna like move your
dude,
head or anything?
were you there when he fucking threw an axe kick at me?
I didn't fucking what, dude? I don't think I
Logan, do
was.
you remember that?
Excuse me.
It was it was in Iron Physique, and like he's like, oh, I don't have any shin pads. He goes over to the fucking bucket and pulls out these shin pads that do not cover his shins, like they're tiny, right? And I'm like, no, it's not. That one's not on video. Um, but like, but he's like, I'm like, okay, like fine, whatever. Like they cover half of his shin. Like I don't expect him to throw a fucking axe kick at me. So I'm like, sure, let's do it. I think we're only gonna be going at 40%. This dude, I saw this dude's fucking both of his balls, bro. His foot was so high in the air, and it just fucking clobbered my shoulder. Like I ducked it, and it clobbered my fucking collarbone.
The
I'm like,
fucking guy,
holy
dude.
shit, dude. God, I mean, I didn't really like retaliate on him or anything, so I wasn't trying to get in a brawl, but holy shit, that was terrifying.
Yeah, something happened with the good fight. Like they said something about like insurance or some stupid like that. I don't know.
It's kind of sick though.
Yeah. It's only like $25 for the entire semester. That's like the same as the good fight
That's
was. So
sick.
yeah, and I think my whatchamacallit should go down to like $25 a month.
You're what?
That's really nice. Yeah,
Oh shit,
I know. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
bro. I gotta come out there soon, or you gotta come here.
We do boxing on Mondays down there. Yeah, it's Monday, Wednesday. Could you make it Thursdays by any chance? I was gonna say because we might have to move it next semester for Julia because I think our schedule's changing, so it might be Thursdays. There is a BJJ club apparently on Thursdays, so I'm gonna go to that tonight and see if they're any good.
Like a UWL BJJ
Yeah,
club,
I'm like, dude, it's gonna be people my size. I'm gonna throw them across the mat, dude.
bro. That's kind of sick.
I'm like, I'm gonna wrestle the entire time, dude.
Are you gonna give him the old sexual assault while you're in
Oh,
guard,
dude,
Carson?
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of these people, dude.
The
They're
old
so not ready for it.
the old sneaky thrusts.
Just guillotine the entire time. I'm gonna
Dude,
be in side control. I'm gonna be like, how can I throw a guillotine from here,
you
dude?
have a fucking gross guillotine too. Your
Dude, what
guillotine
are you
is
trying to do
actually
right now? We should
fucking
like work
nuts.
on the thing. It's like, no, dude, I need to throw a fucking guillotine.
All right, and now Carson's gonna shoot a single leg, and he just fucking jumps a guillotine, like they're demonstrating.
Dude,
All right,
should I just
Carson,
rugby tackle the entire time?
grab my leg, Carson, so we can show them how to defend a single leg guillotine.
Is this right? Wraps hands around neck. No, Carson, a single leg. I don't know what that is.
Right hook.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Huh?
You said single leg? Bang. Start brawling.
It starts shaking, dude.
I
Heavy breathing.
just try and take their back and then get a rear naked, and as you're sinking it, and just Charlie's two blokes. Charlie's two blokes. It's a pursuit. Charlie.
Dude,
That's what I'd be doing.
do you guys remember Davis from last year at all?
Yeah, I remember Davis. That
Dude,
fucking
I was
goon.
rolling with this guy the other day, bro, and Ian, he's one of the coaches at Driftless Jason. I don't think you know who he is. Do you know who Ian is, Logan?
The boxing Ian?
No, different
Oh,
one. Chris is the owner, I think. Ian's the bald guy with the mustache. I think so, yeah. But anyways, he's like, all right, guys, we're gonna work on this really quick, just like getting out of like back control. And fucking Davis just like grabs the most disgusting guillotine he can on me and just like cranking it at 100%. And I'm like, dude, we're supposed to
Jesus.
just be drilling right now. You want to take it down a notch, maybe?
Davis is fucking crazy. Like, I looked on Snapchat one time, and he was like, you know, the bridge to go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Man was on like the top of the not like the cement, but like the metal beams, like up on the top. Like he climbed all the way up.
It's like, dude, I didn't realize there was someone else as regarded as me in boxing club, bro.
He was crazy.
I was like,
I
dude,
got
you
a
gotta
good.
relax, bro. We're supposed to be drilling. You're not trying to kill me right now.
I got a bunch of kickboxing rounds with him once. Like we did like 7 or 8 rounds.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was me, him, and Bim. It was pretty fun. You know what? He could have been, and literally would not know. Oh wait, whoa, wait! What night? With the when Merrick acted me? Yeah, I thought you were talking about 300. That's why I was like. That's why I was like, he could have been.
What do you mean, dude?
I have no
He
recollection of
tries to
Carson being there
forget,
at
dude.
all. Like I don't. I have no idea. It's like very. Like, I'm not proud of it, dude. You gotta
Dude,
just.
Jason,
I wasn't
you were
trying.
losing your shit, dude.
I wasn't trying, bro. I was just assuming that you were as much of a deranged alcoholic as I was, but like nobody is. I sometimes forget that. Like, dude, like my whole like college of just being an alcoholic, like my friends would come hang out with me and like they would all be like puking and shit. I'm like, guys, what's going on? And they're like, we don't drink retardedly like you do. Like,
What do
oh,
you mean, dude?
like literally all of my like at least like every one of my friends it happens to. I'm just like I need to look in the mirror a little bit.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
no recollection of 300, which is kind of sad because it's like the best card ever.
How could it be the best card ever, dude? It didn't have John Jones on it.
Actually, I do remember texting Julia and being like, "Where are you? Why aren't you at our party?" That was a
Of
low.
course, that's the one thing you fucking remember, bro.
I actually remember doing that. She didn't answer. She did not answer, and she never spoke to me again. So Sounds about right.
Classic, bro.
It's a silly boy. Who's the guy you
Moicano.
tackled in the boxing ring, Logan? I remember some. I don't remember who it was. It was either Merrick or Davis. It was Carson. No, you did somebody. You just did it to somebody else because they're like, "Yeah, I was sparring Logan, and he just fucking tackled me." And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta defend the single. You
Dude,
gotta defend the
I
doubles,
like at
bro."
one point Merrick, he was like, "Oh, Logan just like started like leg kicking me one day," and I was like, "Dude, I know you were kicking him right in the knees, bro. I'm like, you deserved it. Don't try and get pity from me, dude." He deserves it, dude. It's fine.
It's funny.
I mean, if you want to, dude, let's do it.
Mesh. I remember
It's on me, dude.
me and Carson did like a kickboxing round in the boxing ring, and I like fell over. Remember that, Carson?
I'm sure you've done it at some point.
I I tried to like throw a leg kick, and I just fucking ate shit.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about right
Everybody
now.
was like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?"
Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Right at the end,
I
I was
miss
like,
that.
all right, I guess.
I, jeez, you
I was
asshole.
like, oh man, I know exactly what's gonna happen now.
I miss that. I miss doing boxing club. I sparred. I was too nice. I sparred some guys that were like just like genuinely like terrible, and I was way too nice to them. I miss. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, Ilya. Oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah. End it. End it.
Ah!